What happened when you showed your vulnerability, thoughts, feelings to your female so? Please read Edit 2. I see comments all the time about how men should never show any signs of vulnerability to their female so. Because women lose respect when men show weakness. I am a woman, and this breaks my heart. For me it's the opposite entirely, and I have never heard from any of my female friends that expressing feelings is a bad thing either. But I'm not a man, and I haven't dated women. What are your experience with showing vulnerability to your female so? Edit 2. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences, guys. I'm devastated to learn how many of you have struggled to open up, and when you finally did, you weren't met with the respect, love and understanding that you deserve. For many of you, this caused you to never try again, and I can see why. However, when you feel ready, I hope you will realize that it is possible to find someone who cares about you and your mental well-being, and you shouldn't settle for anything less. Please never listen to anyone who tells you otherwise. I have no doubt that the experiences shared here is a sign of a larger problem that women and society in general need to acknowledge and actively work together to solve. Please remember, when reading through the comments, that discussions like these are always distorted somehow. The good stories easily disappear amongst the bad ones for multiple reasons. I haven't read all the comments, even though I wish I could read and respond to every single one. I have, however, read systematically through the first 225 primary comments. Of these, 50 had a good experience sharing their vulnerability, 18 had both good and bad experiences sharing their vulnerability, 115 had a bad experience sharing their vulnerability, 37 were general statements, good and bad, without stating a personal experience, 4 were comments from women, all supportive, and 1 was difficult to place. Remember that the ratio between good and bad experiences shared here isn't necessarily representative of all men's experiences. But, and this goes for all genders, remember that a human being is behind every experience shared here. Every single experience is important and should be taken seriously. You feel hopeless? Please read this. Link its 54 positive experiences from the first 225 primary comments. What I am going to do from here. I will talk to my BF again to learn more about his experiences with being vulnerable with me and with other women in his life. I will make sure to check in on my male friends and other men in my life more often and learn about their experiences if they are comfortable sharing them with me. I will discuss this issue with my female friends and other women and make sure to pay more attention to what they say about the men in their lives. I will make sure to argue against any view on men that implies that men should not show their feelings or be vulnerable. I will try my best to keep an open mind and examine my own reactions further. Thank you, everyone.